Good afternoon everyone and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking about my Japanese routine. So just a quick story, I've been studying Japanese for a year now, since July last year, and I've actually studied Japanese for my whole life, but I've only been taking it seriously now. So when it comes to studying a new language or learning a new language, I'm kind of experienced on that because I've been an English teacher for 3 years? 2 years? 3? I don't remember. But I kind of put some tips that I gave to my students to my new experience of learning a new language. So my Japanese journey, I've already taken the Noryokushiken N5 and passed. Thank you. And last month, I've taken the JMaster, which is equivalent to an N4 and 3 test. Pretty difficult. So I'm going to be sharing with you my journey on what I've been doing, what didn't work, and what I'll continue doing. So when it comes to learning a new language, for me it goes two ways: the conventional way, the unconventional way. Both go hand by hand, but it's very important to discern them because the conventional way is the traditional way of learning, which is by textbooks, classes, and etc. While the unconventional way are by the things that you like and that you know that works for you. So for me, I know my learning style, so I kind of adapt my routine to that so it will work more effectively. So actually for this video, I'll be separating it in 3 parts, which is grammar and vocabulary, kanji, and listening, which are very important when taking the Noryokushiken or any proficiency Japanese test. Let's start with kanji, which is the most difficult. I started learning kanji like from last year. I've already known like 10 kanjis when I was younger, but it was very little and very unconventional kanjis. I knew the kanji for food. What am I going to use the kanji for food for? No idea. So the conventional way which I've been learning is from this book here, is the Genki. It's very famous and something my school uses, so I'm using it. It has a very long list of kanjis and they all go on the proficiency test, which is very good, but not actually for practice. I use it more as a dictionary because it has the kanji, the order, where the strokes go, and some very used words, some common used words, together with other kanjis. And beside that, if you're taking Japanese classes, take advantage of your lessons, your teachers, because those kanjis that are on the book are also the kanjis on the proposals of writing in your book. It's the same material, so they are very good to practice. Write as many kanjis as you can while making normal sentences, while learning grammar and other areas too. So the unconventional way is taking some notebooks. I like these ones that have squares so I can divide them. This is new, so I haven't been studying this. I actually already have like 3 notebooks full of kanji. So what I do is practice the strokes on one side, and the other side of the sheet I'm going to do the meaning, the hiragana reading, and the kanji. So every day I'm going to write one line, put my hand on the meaning on the other side, and try to memorize it. Yeah. Another way which I love doing, and it's my way of learning, is singing. I love singing. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. I love singing, and lots of Japanese songs which are from animes or Japanese bands, they come with the lyrics on Spotify or Google. So I've taken the time to sing while learning the lyrics in hiragana and kanji. So that's a very good way and very fun way of memorizing it. But mind you, it doesn't come with all the kanjis that you're learning. So you're going to learn some new kanjis and also going to practice some new very common ones. And keep in mind they are very poetic when singing, so it doesn't really count when it comes to grammar and vocabulary. So topic number 2 is vocabulary and grammar. Those come together because everything is memorizing and particles and forms and new words, everything. So the conventional way would be by textbook, doing all the exercises, even if it's repetitive. We call it drill in English teaching because it works. It makes you memorize things. The more you use it, the more natural it will be. And another thing that I've learned, that most of the proficiency tests that you take, for example, Nathalie K, JMaster, and there's another one that I don't remember the name, they have exercises on their own website, and also it goes for your textbook. Most of your textbooks, especially Genki, they have a lot of exercises on the topic that you're learning on their websites. So take a look. Now for the unconventional way, it's not really unconventional, it's more of a way of adding it to your daily routine, which are apps and highlighter. I can't stress enough how much a highlighter has been helping me, because it gets so difficult to remember all the new words that is scrambled through your textbook. So a highlighter is a way of making it way easier for you to find it. Now for the apps, I've used like 15 apps I think, but I've stuck around on some that I think they are very good for both proficiency tests and day-by-day conversations. But keep in mind, these are all adding to your classes. They are not making you learn Japanese. Some of them are actually inaccurate and very difficult to use on a day-by-day conversation. So I'll be listing the apps here so you can try it out and see for yourself. I've learned a lot of kanjis from them. I've learned a lot of vocabulary from them, and I actually revise most grammar from it too. And the last topic from here will be listening. Listening is very difficult. They talk very fast as you progress on your level in Japanese. So if you're not in a Japanese country or surrounded by Japanese people talking Japanese with you every day, it's very difficult to get used to listening and conversation. So for those who are taking the proficiency test, one very good way, and that's a conventional way by the way, is you to test exercises. They've got a lot of it on YouTube. The one that I was doing is JMaster, and they had like 160 something audios. They are all like 1 hour audios. So as I said, they actually have the same exercises, including listening, on their websites. So when you're learning grammar and vocabulary, they also have the listening exercises together with it. So it's very good to practice, because most of the time, for those who are learning it in classes, we are doing it in class and then we don't have exercises left to study at home. So the website exercises and YouTube exercises are very good as an extra practice from class. Now the unconventional way, which is more fun, are the animes and YouTube videos and movies. I don't have the time to watch a whole anime. Like I said, I was running short on time. So I've watched a lot of YouTube videos that people go around and just talking Japanese. I've also watched a lot of Japanese YouTubers, which are very good because they talk fast, and on the test they also talk fast. So for the last one, this goes for English and Japanese. I gave this tip like to everyone that is learning a new language, is taking something that you know and searching for it in the language that you're learning. So for example, I've watched a lot of Disney movies, so I've searched the movies in Japanese with subtitles. Sometimes the subtitles are not matched, so that is a problem, but It's just for you to practice the listening, getting the keywords without worrying about the context, because you already know the context. Also, podcasts are very common nowadays and you should take advantage of it. There are a lot of Japanese podcasts. I listen to it on Spotify, but I'm sure there is on YouTube also. So get a look on that, get someone that you like, stories that you like, and practice on it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Write below some of the tips that you're going to be using from now on, which were useful to you or not, and which were new for you or not. So thank you and see you next video. Both go hand by hand. Goes.